So those two quick clips demonstrate an example of a common user experience when using the current public transport system as an international student who has not yet familiarized themselves properly yet with the varying routes and stops available to them. Heck, even proficient users of the public transport will probably still do a double take when they need to go somewhere new. And thus, our solution to solve this problem is simple, and it would benefit many commuters who are not even part of the demographic. A comprehensive digital signage system that is coupled with an interactable physical kiosk at all public transport locations would serve to convey all the necessary information quickly and efficiently to users without needing them to rummage around on their phones and look up specific details. So, our first step to enabling a better user experience would be this comprehensive signage that you can see here. This is used to replace the unresponsive signs that are currently available in carriages, as seen in the second clip, where we were staring at the small sign with a message that scrolls by very slowly and even cuts out if a stop is reached before the full message is displayed. Our signage will be like this current screen that we're seeing here, where all stops will be listed out along with an estimated time of arrival. For longer trips, the list will also extend to 2 columns so that the relevant information is available all the time, and you won't have to wait and potentially miss your stop if you're not paying attention. The first step of improving the user experience utilizes all the unused real estate on the trains at the moment, which you can see. There's like a giant blank wall in the second clip. And we use that extra space to load extra features and information. So the second step we're taking with our idea is to create the physical kiosk you can interact with that will allow users to plan their trips and to more easily sort of go to where they want to go without all the hassle that's mentioned before. So the landing page of the physical kiosk will display the relevant timetables for the platform or bus stop that it's stationed on. So it'll detect where it is and it'll display the relevant timetables. And it will look exactly the same as this current screen right now. So that's the default page of the kiosk. So if the user were to tap on this, so tap, it'll display a new screen that gives the user 3 different options, all offering different sort of utility that they might need. The first is check timetables, which is pretty self-explanatory. You can search up a different one from the one that the kiosk is currently displaying, and it'll display that instead. The second one is plan a trip, where you click, and then you will find 2, like a point of origin and a destination, and it works sort of like Google Maps, except it'll map out how to get there via public transport only. And lastly, it's information, where you click and you'll find all relevant alerts and notices. So we'll click here. So this is the plan a trip, where you enter your destination or from destination and to destination. And then we click on go, and then this blank page will be filled in with the relevant journey that you need to take. So it'll say, get off at this stop and get on this bus, or get off at this stop and get onto this other stop train. And at the side here, you can see that we have added a session ID, which will be stored on a remote server and can be retrieved by the user by entering the ID at any kiosk that's connected to the network. This serves as extra utility since we know trip planning could be a longer task depending on the size of the trip, and this will make it easier to access as well. So that is the general idea of our idea. Yeah.